Well, for the fourth year in a row, the winner of the small block race during Super Dirt Week at Brewerton, the Hurricane Harvey, is Matt Williamson. And Matt, you told us earlier you didn't want to start on the pole, but last year you redrew 11th. That wasn't ideal either. Were you just about perfect in that starting spot tonight?
Yeah, 6 is really a good starting spot for a 75-lap race. Gives you plenty of time to get up there, and you got to race with some good cars so you can figure out where you're going to be fast and where you're going to be slow. So I like rolling off 6th in these long races, and probably any further back I would have had my hands full because at the beginning I wasn't that fast, and the first caution came out and we got better and better. So what a race to be a part of, though.
Well, when you were kind of pacing Jordan through the middle part of the race, you had sort of this thing worked out where you had an earlier launch point than him off the exit of 2, but when he caught the bite, he just had such great drive off. Were you confident that you were going to be able to get him, or were you kind of going, man, I don't know if we're going to have enough to get by him?
I didn't know. I mean, I knew the top was getting pushed up further and further. I was getting slower in 1 and 2 on the top side, and he was getting slower, it felt like, in 3 and 4 on the top side, little by little, but I didn't know if it would happen in time. And then, when I did get the lead, I didn't know if I needed to move the bottom or not. So it was typical Brewerton. It's a hell of a racetrack. I mean, this place is, one of the places that if you're going to build a racetrack, you take a lot of the things that track does because it's a lot of fun to race on.
You mentioned not knowing where to go when you got into the lead. It looked to me like you kind of just ran the middle and tried to keep your momentum up. How big is that with the spec head small block to just try to kind of keep the thing with you?
Yeah, you nailed it. I mean, with a big block, you can rotate the tires in 1 and 2 and drive off on the bottom. With a small block, you can't do that. I mean, you could if you had a ton of gear, but I didn't have the gear that could do that. So just kind of floated the middle of 1 and 2 up to the cushion when I got the lead, and then I was trying to protect the slider in 3 and 4 because I didn't know how close he was to me. So I kind of ran the middle up to the cushion there too. And once you get that brown with a small block, the cars are so tight that once you get that brown, you pretty much got to be spinning the tires before you get there. So it was, a fun race to be a part of.
Well, Matt Williamson had a lot of fun tonight, and come on strong at the end to win the Hurricane Harvey.